Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Essence of Success Network. I am your host, Lennis. Welcome to with Thursday night psychic readings. I'm so glad that you're joining and supporting the show. This show is for entertainment purposes only, unless I tell you a ledge. Um, our moderators are Christina Hesley, Christy, and Sheha Spirit. They will be more than glad to assist you in the chat room with any questions or clarity that you may need. Um, I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. What you do with the information, that's up to you. Know that your destiny can change and that time is constant. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Also, please type all your questions in caps. Otherwise, I'm assuming that you're in a conversation in the chat room with other members. Welcome to all the kings and the queens in the room. This is me for Christmas. Okay, I am honoring all the queens in the room as well as the kings too. But I'm honoring all the queens because all the women in the room are queens. So this is me at Christmas time honoring you guys. Anyway, welcome to all the kings and the queens. Welcome to all the sustaining members and welcome to any new members in the room. Welcome, welcome. I do a 1 minute reading on everybody in the chat room. If there's questions, I will stop and answer the questions, depending what it is. If it's something I can come back to, I will. If not, I'll answer it right then. At the end of the reading, 5 minutes before the show ends, I do a 5 minute collective. And that is for anybody in the chat room. There's no names mentioned, sometime, but not all the time. Or for people that are watching or listening to the show. It may or may not resonate with you, but that's okay. I think for the person who needs to hear it, they get the message. Okay. Now tonight the show is on for 1 hour. Okay, my Christmas present. So instead of 6:30, we're going to be on until 7 o'clock. So, you still have time to contact your friends, family, relatives, whatever, and share the show. Tell them to come on in, send them the link. Tell them come on in. They're more than welcome. Today I had my eye shot. You guys know about every 8 weeks or 6 to 8 weeks, I get a needle shot in my eye. So today I think she must have put a little more medicine in there because the ball is swollen. So I haven't taken any Tylenols yet. I'm not going to till after the show. But anyway, the anesthesia is worn off. So it's like, the pain is in there, but that's okay. I mean, as far as the x-rays and stuff they took, it looked real good. So I don't have to go back till February. Thank you, God. Yeah, so that's good news. All right, y'all. Well, let's begin. Don't forget, of course, Christmas on the 25th. It's in the sign of Gemini. Fabulous, fabulous. And the day after Christmas is the full moon, which is in Cancer. And of course, we're in Mercury retrograde right now. And we come out of that January 1st on New Year's Day. Okay, so let's start with the shout outs and start going through. First up, Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing? Let me give you a 1 minute reading. Stephanie, take a deep breath. They're saying let your lungs fill up and take it back out. Take a deep breath. And they said while you're doing that, in your mind, think of the most peaceful place that you remember in your memories that was very peaceful for you, whether it was at a mountain or by a stream or a lake or on the bank of some water. But they want you to take 3 deep breaths and think about the place that you had peace. You had a peace of mind there, almost like a bliss. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. Next up, Sheha Spirit. All right. What's coming up for Sheha? Sheha is also one of our moderators in the room, and also at the end of my collective conscious reading, Sheha Spirit does a summary. So if you miss it and you want to come back, or maybe you missed some of the stuff I was saying, just go back in the chat room and go toward the bottom and look for She-Hulk Spirit, and you'll see the summary. Okay, thank you. All right, let's see what's going on for She-Hulk. Oh, I'm getting a headache right here across the top of my head. That's like tension and blood pressure. Is that what that is up there? Tension. Okay, I'm just gonna say let it go. But that's what they're showing me, is that you have tension and a headache, and it's not like a normal headache. So that's why they're saying, like, is your blood pressure up? But it's because you're tense or you're upset or something. So anyway, you too take some deep breaths and think of something peaceful. Okay, next up, TT. All right, TT, let's see what's going on for you. TT, you won't have to do that. Someone is going to come along before the end of the year. You know, TT, you can always, like, well, you serve the purpose, I serve the purpose. See you, don't want to be you. Or you could just say, you know, Wendy Williams, how you doing? It's up to you, but there will be an opportunity, maybe a couple of them. Okay, that's up to you. All right. Okay. Yes. Merry Christmas to you too, TT. Yes, and everybody in the room. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thank you. All right, Miss K. Hi, Miss K. Miss K, you've been working a lot. My back has hurt me. I almost feel like you were doing yard work, something in the garden or in the flower bed, but you stayed in that position too long, and now your back is hurting you. I think you were trying to get ahead of the weather, but they're showing me that you're working in the yard, but it's like, you know how you bend over and maybe you're digging in the dirt or whatever, but you stayed over too long. And so they're just saying that you might think about getting a massage. Okay, I'm not a doctor, but anyway, they're suggesting you might want to get a massage from your upper back in the clavicle area, the upper part of the back, down to about your waistline. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Miss K. All right, next up, Deborah R. Oh, Deborah, I told everybody what happened. Thank you for being here tonight. You guys don't forget to pray for Deborah's family. Okay, they are going through a bereavement spell right now, close family member. So do remember her and her family and her daughter in your prayers. But anyway, glad to see you here, Deborah. Okay, let's see. Okay, Deborah, somebody's going to say something that's going to hurt your heart, because I can feel like a knife being pierced in my heart. And it's their words. You know, this is, like they said, is sharper than a two-edged sword, that tongue. But anyway, somebody's going to say something that hurts your feelings. And it wasn't necessary. They didn't need to say it that particular way. Okay. There's always a way to say anything or to do anything. So I think the intention was good, Deborah, but the way it came out, okay. All right, thank you. Next up, Jessica J. All right, what's going on with Jessica? Did you have a question? Ma'am, let's do a prayer for the holidays. Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. We sure can. We sure can. We sure can. Okay, who am I supposed Jessica J. Okay. I'll do that before the end of the show, TT. Okay, Jessica J. Ooh, Jessica J. I feel you debating with your heart. Ah, I nailed that. I nailed that shit. You're debating with your heart, but you know, whatever decision that you make, it'll be the best one because it'll be the one that serves you, that benefits you and serves your purpose. So, however did it go, it'll be the best decision. Okay. Next up, Mr. Lee Smith, one of our kings in the room. I'm seeing Ocho Rio. Ocho, it's like a children's pants. Ocho, oh God. And you know what? I remember that when my girls were little. Because I'm seeing like the coveralls, but it's called, maybe some of y'all in the room would know. Ocho, I'm saying Ocho, it's not Ocho Rio. Ocho Rio's in Jamaica, but Ocho something. Okay. Anyway, Mr. Smith, I see that you are buying this for maybe your, of course, your grandchild, but it's a pair of overalls, and they're good because the Ultra, whatever it is, that particular brand, I know years ago it was like the Cadillac for children's clothes beside Carter's, you know. So anyway, but I see you buying that. So it's small. It's for a small child, but it's these overalls. Yeah, things are pricey. Prices, oh boy, they go up every year, Mr. Smith. I tell you, what you might have got for $15 last year, they charging you 45 this year. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Next, Miss Wilhelmina. Okay. Miss Wilhelmina, somebody's coming from a distance during the holidays to visit you and the family. Almost seem like they're coming from Florida. Florida? Yeah, they're coming from Florida or Alabama. Okay, now they're showing me the state of Alabama. But anyway, they're stopping in to visit. Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're going to stay with you, but you know, they'll come spend the day and visit with you and the family and stuff. I almost want to say it's a distant relative or a friend that's like extended family, maybe. Okay. All righty. We'll look forward to that. That's going to be nice. Okay, next up, Sonia Dixon. Sonia, welcome to the show. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share, and type your questions in caps if you so desire to put one on there. Okay, Sonia, let's see what your 1 minute reading is. Come out of the shadows. Stop throwing a rock and hiding your hand. Take the yellow stripe off your back and quit being a coward and stand up. Stand up. You know what's right, you know what's wrong. So stand up. Okay, Sonia. Interesting. Okay, next up, Christina. Christina Hesley. Also one of our moderators in the room. And Christina is the one that always reminds me too when it gets down to the to the last 5 minutes of the show to do my collective reading. Happy, 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 Christina. Happy times. That's what they're saying. Happy, happy times. All right. Thank you. All right, Helen Reed. Hi, Helen, and Merry Christmas to you too, young lady. Helen, come see, come saw. Don't come this holiday with that bullshit because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know about it. As Miss Wilhelmina say, I ain't vibing that way. You ain't vibing that way, Miss Helen. And you don't want to hear all that messy stuff. Keep it to themselves. It's the holidays, time to be peaceful, have harmony and love in your heart. So yeah, it's like I don't know what went on last year, but you like I'm not going through that this year. Mm-mm, not here. Gone with it, and Miss Helen. I ain't mad at you. Speak up for yourself. All right, Lori. Hi, Lori. Good to see you, and Merry Christmas to you too, young lady. Okay, Lori. Let's see what the angels got for you. Lori, I see a Christmas tree. You were debating about getting a Christmas tree, but you got a Christmas tree and you're glad that you did. Okay. Christmas hasn't always been a good holiday for you due to challenging experiences in your life. And I can understand that. But anyway, this year you decided to go out. You decided to go out a little bit. So good for you. I know change is a challenge, but change is good too. Anytime it's for the better. It's good. So good for you, Lori. All right, next up, Tammy. All right, Tammy, let's see what's going on. Ooh, Tammy, I see you fixing a pot roast, but it's not for the holiday. Excuse me. It's just you feel like cooking it this week. Feel like, yeah, you feel like having a pot roast this week. Well, they make excellent sandwiches. Excuse me. Yeah, that's how they're just showing me she's cooking a pot roast to enjoy instead of the holiday. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get some water, but it's like you're saying, mm-mm, I got this in the refrigerator and I feel like eating, having a pot roast. And so you take it out and you cook it. Good for you. Do what makes you happy. All right. Thank you, Tammy. Okay, Lori's got a question. Hi, Lennis. Is Jeremy interested in me? Well, let's find out. Mr. Stickman. Yeah, he'd like to get to know you better. Yes, ma'am. He'd like to get to know you better. Um, he's very observant. He's about his grades. I think both of you must be in college because he is serious about his career, but he finds you bubbly and a breath of fresh air in some perspectives in his mind. So, yeah, he's definitely interested in you. I'm not picking up anything ugly about him, Lori. So, put them antennas up, girlfriend. Go for it. Okay. Christy, validation. My daughter was accepted into Virginia Tech. Yay! All right, Christy, thank you for the validation, but I'm glad your daughter is beautiful. Congratulations, mommy. All right. Okay, Christy, let me do your reading. traveling. But I see after Christmas, yeah. In fact, I think after the holidays, after New Year's Day, but I see you traveling. And then whatever job or promotion or whatever you're doing in your job is going to have you traveling. I don't be real happy about that, Christy, but that's part of the position that you will travel and train. Um, yeah, and for some meetings. So I don't know. Maybe that's something you and your hubby have to sit down and talk about. But, and granted, it's going to pay you more money. No doubt there. It's going to pay you more money. But you didn't expect to be away from home as much as this job is entailing. So you'll see when you get back to the house. So, anyway. All right. Well, congratulations again to your daughter. Very happy for her. Okay. Next up, Teresa H. All right. Angels, and God, what messages do you have for Teresa? Mhm. Teresa, I'm either getting a tension headache or your wig is too tight, girl. One of the two, either your wig is too tight on your head or a hat is causing pressure on each side by your ears, or either you could be having a tension headache. But it looks like maybe a wig or a cap is too tight and it's causing the pressure on both sides of your head. Okay, thank you, Teresa. It's kind of funny. Oh, where did she go? Okay, I saw somebody. Oh, there we. Oh, there you go, Patty. I thought I saw somebody right behind. Hi, Patty. How are you? Okay, let's see what your 1 minute reading is. Patty, they're saying it again. Patty needs to take some me time. Patty needs to take some me time. Patty needs to take 3 times me time. Woman, if you don't sit down and rest, okay, I know you have responsibility and accountability, but you know what? Sit down and make Patty happy. We all do that. We get caught up in life, and whether we're working or we have children at home or we're married, we're just doing a lot of different things nowadays than before, but we still, take time out to enjoy yourself. If it's nothing but, what was that commercial, Calgon, Take Me Away? Sit in the tub, have a nice long tub bath, read a book or light some candles, listen to some jazz. But for that moment in time, take that time for you. Because if you ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, huh? All right. Okay, Patty, going down. Hi, Lennox. My company is giving a 3% bonus to the staff. When do you see me getting it? Thank you. Uh, I see after Christmas. If you guys get it this week, God bless you. But I see it after Christmas. And I'll tell you why, because of the interest they can make off of this bonus. Okay. And, end of the year. You are going to get it, but they're telling me after Christmas. Okay. So I wouldn't count on it before Christmas. I wouldn't count that money till after for sure then. Okay. Oh, thank you, Christina. Very nice of you. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, I got to honor all the queens tonight. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Be sure to like and share. We need the likes up. Okay. Okay, Chrissy, Deborah, so sorry to hear. Oh, yeah. Linus, the business with my dad haven't started yet, but when do you see me winning money with that business? Thanks a lot. Fast money goes fast. Let's remember that. When drug dealers and all them people out there, doing what they shouldn't be doing on the side, yeah, it's fast money, but it also goes fast because there's no lesson to be learned. Okay. Okay, but when do you see me winning money with that business? Okay. Stephanie, I told you, never mind. You need to go back and watch some past shows, and we talked about this. Yes, we did. But I shall ask again. Excuse me. Do your diligence and research. Do your due diligence and research. And you won't need to know an answer. You'll know for yourself. See what the returns are. That's why I don't get in Bitcoins, because I know it's not something that's going to last. But anyway, the angels are saying you need to do some research. Then for them to just come out and tell you, you need to see it with your own eyes, because we talked about this before, so you didn't believe me then. And you're not going to believe me now. So maybe that's why the angels are saying, Stephanie, do your due diligence and research it. Okay. Thank you. You are most welcome, Deborah. Always. We're family in here. Yeah, that's true, Deborah. That's true. Okay. Tabina. Hi, Tabina. Let me do your 1 minute reading. Okay. Somebody's giving you a headache. I feel my head hurting, Tabina, in the back of my head. They're giving you a headache. And you're like, no, I'm not going to have it. What's that song? I didn't come too far now to turn around now. Yeah, that's true. Um, yeah. Yes. Take the position. Take the position and no, you're trying to get to where you're going. I see that very clearly. You're on the train and your stop is just right ahead. The next stop is yours. As what was it? I think the gospel singer, she said the next miracle is yours. Next miracle, next stop is yours, girlfriend. So yes, go with the job. Relationship wise, you have to feel that out and kind of go with the flow. But I see the job wise for you, it's in yes, the opportunities are there. Don't doubt yourself. You know you can do it. You have the credentials, you have the skill, the technology. Go for it. Go for it, girlfriend. Okay. All right. Okay, put your question in caps, Tabina. I saw the passive page just jump 3 times, but I saw it in caps because I kept going. Thank you. Patty said I was told by the end of February 2024. Okay. Oh, by February. I didn't see it well, I said after Christmas, right? I said that, Patty. So thank you for the validation. Dabina. She said, I need some action. Do you know my son Titi? Oh, there's a heavyset man that's crushing on you, Tabina. He's got kind of a big head and he's kind of thick. Now, he's not obese in that particular way, but he's a thick gentleman. But he is crushing on you. Clean cut, very clean cut, very businesslike. I'll put it like that. But yeah, but he's crushing on you. He's a brother and he's crushing on you. So I don't know if you know who that is or not, but as I always say, put them antennas up. Okay. Deborah. Okay, yeah. Carol. Oh, hi, Carol. How are you doing? Merry Christmas to you too. Let me do a 1 minute reading on you. Oh, Carol, you were disappointed in a relationship that you thought would go further and it seems to have been cut short. You weren't ghosted, but the attitude, something about that it didn't make sense to you. As you young people say, make it make sense. It didn't make sense to you. And he wasn't totally a bad guy. I think he just has some issues he needs to work on and he would be okay. But you were disappointed because you were hoping for the best. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful thing. That's what we all hope for, right? I used to play this song in church. I don't know about tomorrow, but I can tell you about today. Okay. All right. Glad to see you. Glad to see you too, Tabina. All right. Okay, you guys. Come on with your questions. I hope I didn't miss anybody. So come on. Remember, I'm on for an hour tonight. So whatever questions that you have, come on with them and go down to the bottom of the page. Oh, look at that. Yeah, let me see, Deborah. Yeah, not February, Patty. It'll be after that. Okay, emotions. Yes, be sure and thumbs up, hit the like button. Hit the like button, thumbs up. Okay. Let's see. That's a strong not for me. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, okay. Because you said you just be the vendor signing, doing the contracts. Okay, Stephanie, that's yeah, that's okay, but just make sure that every T is crossed and every I is dotted, and you understand what you put in your Hancock to. In other words, whatever that you signing up on, that it's okay and it's good, make sure that it is. Don't get yourself wrapped up in something that you possibly become the fall guy. You know who Trump's is? Okay. I'm saying cryptic message to you, so I hope you got that. Okay. Okay, I'm going down to the bottom of the page. Lori, will I move from my current apartment this year in 2024? Okay. Yes, you will, Lori. You'll be moving in the fall in September, and it'll be a southern direction. Your direction will be southern and the energy will be good. So if you have a compass or something while you're out looking next year, take your compass with you and make sure it's in a south or a southeast direction. Okay. Thank you. Oh, chords of gratitude. How you doing? Glad to see you. Okay, let me do your 1 minute reading, chords. Oh, the food is going to be good Christmas. And they said, don't overeat. If you do, take your Alka-Seltzer with you. Of course, they said, take your Alka-Seltzer with you, but try not to overeat. But they said the food is so good. I don't know where you're going for Christmas dinner, but they said the food is good. But take your Alka-Seltzer. Flop, flop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Okay. All right, Stephanie. Oh, I'm gonna read every good, Stephanie. I'm glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on. Oh, you're most welcome. Let's see what's going. What are you guys doing? I mean, I know Christmas is coming up. Has everybody done their Christmas shopping? I'm asking the room. Are y'all ready, or you got your food together? What you're gonna cook for Christmas? Hmm? You know, I have a good question. What would you say was your best Christmas present? Your best Christmas present that you ever got from childhood to adult? I'll put it like that. My best present was my daughter. Um, yeah, because that was not that she wasn't a Christmas baby. She was born in August, but for me, that was my Christmas present that year. Was her. So, and then this year, my Christmas present, and I've got presents under the tree, but I already got my Christmas present. I got to talk to my godfather, who's the only parent I have left because my grandparents, both sides of the family, my parents have passed on. And my godfather, his wife passed on. So he's the only elder that I have left. And I got to speak to him on the phone. He has Alzheimer's. So at the time that we were talking on the phone, he was lucid. And I just told him that was the best Christmas present. It's not enough money or cards or gifts that could give me that just to hear his voice one more time, and he just happened to be lucid. So I'm cool. I really am. To me, that's the best present. So, people look for different things, at Christmas. And I know we get older, we treasure our health and our mentality and the little things in life that mean something. And so that meant a lot to me because I know the time is coming. I may not be able, he lives in Texas, and I may not be able to go down for the funeral, but at least I got to see him, speak with him and tell him that I loved him, and he told me he loved me. So, I'm happy. I'm happy. So, I'm not negating the gifts that people have given me, but nothing can take the place of hearing my Godfather's voice one more time. And I'm sure if others of you in the room have experienced your loved ones have taken their wings, that you wish to just one more time, if you could hear their voice or something about them, one more time. So yeah. But anyway, so that's where I am Christmas. I didn't get my little Christmas shopping, and it wasn't all that, but I think what people get, they'll enjoy. So you do what you can do, right? And this year, God bless me. So When God bless me, I bless other people. Now, it ain't always been like that every Christmas. When the kids are coming up, yeah, once they turn 18, left for college, see ya. Wouldn't want to be here's $100 for Christmas. Bye. So anyway, I understand. Okay, let's get back to the show. Miss Wilhelmina, my best present was an easy bake oven from my dad, Mr. Brooks. Oh, okay. My first Christmas with my mom. Oh, Sonia, that was beautiful. My best present, cords of gratitude, was a watch from my husband. Just recently sold it after 35 years. He's been deceased for 31. Oh, wow. TT, yes, no doubt. Miss Lannister, you see my parents enjoying the New Year's dinner I have planned. Yes. Christy, my best Christmas memory is sleeping under the tree when I was around 5 and waking up in the morning with presents all around me. Okay. Okay, glad you made it on that. Who else? Thank you, Stephanie. That's smart. Do your research. Yeah. 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 I want you to be successful, Stephanie. I don't want your kindness taken for weakness or obligation. All right. Anyway, listen to the gifts. That is so nice. Sonia, that was very touching, yours. She House Spirit, my what, Christmas. I was at home with family. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh. All right. Okay. Well, let's do some collective reading. I'm not closing this show out, but let's do collective reading since I don't see any more questions. But thank y'all for sharing your presents. What was the best present that you got? That was nice. Thank you. Miss Wilhelmina and Sonia and Christy and TT. Who else? Chords of Gratitude. Yeah. Thank you all. That was very nice. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the collective conscious with the group. Let's see what's happening. Come on forward. Yesterday, you guys are real quiet. So I hope you have some messages tonight. Chords, they're telling me to let you know, don't go down that hallway. There's a man down there in the shadows. They want you to know, do not go down that hallway. There's a man, I can see him standing back where you don't see him. I don't know if he's going to hurt you, harm you, or scare you, but they're saying don't go down that hallway. So if there's another direction you can go the other way, please do. Okay, I told her. Okay, next. Oh boy, somebody loves Hopalong Cassidy, like the old shows, the old TV shows. I do too. I don't know who that is in here, but you know what? I do too. I still watch Perry Mason. Hello, Perry Mason, Matlock, Designing Women, Golden Girls, which is my favorite. I love them women. Yep. And the other ones that came out, Girlfriends and Living Single, that was more like my daughter's age. That wasn't mine so much comedy, but yeah. Okay, next. Come on, Akash Records. Ancestors. Oh, somebody has got a Cuban gentleman that's interested in them. In her, excuse me, not them. And he's Cuban. So it's in Florida. Now I know there's a few of you that live down there. There's a few of you that live in Florida, so they're not showing me which woman it is. But if you've been flirted by a Cuban gentleman, yes, he is very much interested in you. And they're saying, give him a chance. Okay. All you people expecting flooding in your cities or counties, you should make preparation now to either go to a hotel or some location that's higher up, that's out of the floodlands. They're saying, and take your most important stuff just in case water gets into your home. And they're showing me North Carolina, South Carolina, Oklahoma, little parts of Michigan, upper state New York, lower part of Missouri. Okay, that's it. But they're just saying you need to go to higher ground or either go to a relative's house or a friend's house that is out of the floodlands or lowland, whatever you want to call it. Because it's going to be a pip this weekend. Yeah, it's going to be a pip. Ooh. I wonder, is that why they had me feeling anxious and jumpy yesterday? Why was I feeling like that, y'all? Something big is coming. You know, I don't know if the rest of y'all feel like this, but she and I have been talking, and we both feel something is getting ready to occur. Now, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a landmass, water, UFO, or what, but something big is going to occur. Well, we know the way the world is going right now. Something has to happen. It's usually something very tragic that bring people together, and that's too bad. It has to be something tragic. Don't you think it needs to be something good? Not everybody's trying to raise money or get to the scene to help or whatever. Wouldn't it be nice if you just raise money for the good, like for colleges, education, for the homeless? Yeah, without it being the holidays. I mean, on the kids say on the regular. Okay. Next. For somebody, oh, for somebody, they're saying, come off your high horse. And it's something about them being nosy, but they're wrong. Because I have a pain running from my nose up to my forehead, going up to my head. And so they're being nosy, but they're giving themselves a headache. They need to leave it alone and back up off of it. Yeah. They're giving their own self a headache. Yep, yep. But it's the nose, so that tells me being nosy. Maybe asking too many questions or dipping in something. What the kids say? All in the Kool-Aid and don't even know the flavor. Okay. Next. Has a tension headache from the back of their neck down to your vertebrae in your neck, your first vertebrae, I guess, right there in your neck. And they're saying it's tension. Part of it is your sitting, how you sit, and then part of it is attention. You know, this is a tense time during the holidays. Everybody's supposed to be happy, ha ha, and all that. But you know what? For some people, it's very tense, very sad, very depressing. Some is very joyful, very happy, positive, uplifting. So, it can go either way. But this tension that they're showing me, whoever that it is, and I think it might be a female, maybe turn your head left or right and up and down, like that. Exercise your neck, pop your bones or whatever. But yeah, but it's tension related. Okay. Next. They're doing that song again, y'all. Where have all the flowers gone? Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. I think we all need to be more humble and forgiving. You can forgive. That don't mean you forget. But we forgive for what? For ourselves. And the other person as well, too. But we forgive for us so that we don't carry that karma or burden on us. We're like, nah, you can have it back. I'm done. I forgive you. Move on. I ain't forgot, but I don't forgave you. Now move on. That's it. They said two things. One, somebody might get lucky with lotto, but that could be anybody. So that's not really telling me anything. Or unless maybe it's somebody in the chat room. We don't hear from you. We figure you the one that won the lotto. But anyway, the lotto and oh Lord, I just forgot. It was a lotto and something else. Oh well. I guess it wasn't important, but anyway. All right, y'all. Anything I need to go? Yeah. And you know what, Miss Wilhelmina? I got it. Miss Wilhelmina said I was very anxious for about 3 days straight, but I don't know why. I'm telling you, and I had a headache for 3 days straight. I don't normally get headaches. I don't. And I had a headache. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you, Miss Wilhelmina, the last time I had a really bad headache, I was living somewhere else, but out here in South King County. I was living, my headache was hurting so bad that I told my daughter, I said, well, I'm gonna lay down and take a nap. Because I try to do that and drink some water instead of always just popping a pill. And so my daughter woke me up because a girlfriend of mine told her, said, tell your mom she was right on point, about, and the headache that I had, it was the earthquake in San Francisco. Remember that about 12 years ago when part of the freeway went down? Yeah, that's what my headache. So, Miss Wilhelmina, you've been feeling anxious. I have too. Sheha has too. Something is getting ready to occur. I don't know what it is, but something. And I was telling Sheha that's so strange last night that of the group that gives me information had nothing to say, but yet I felt anxious and jumpy. Like, is it not for us to know right now? Or if we knew, it would cause a panic. So I don't know. Now, I'm going to tell you, Miss Wilhelmina, what I saw was a mall or maybe a grocery store, but I saw a mall. But when they've done their little actions and stuff, if they're terrorists, and I ain't talking about our homegrown terrorists, we got plenty of them, but overseas terrorists that they go after, they usually go to New York because that's our financial center, or DC where the Congress are at, our politicians. California, they could care less because they know it's Gollywood, all about how you look. They ain't into the political scheme of things. So it's always the East Coast when they do hit up. So We shall see. I don't know. We shall see, but something's getting ready. We'll be talking about it. We'll be like, yeah, we sure was. So anyway, just let you know, Miss Wilhelmina, I'm in agreement with you. Okay. Yeah, everybody should play the lotto sometime between now and Christmas. Whether you do it tomorrow or Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, play the lotto. You never know. You might get blessed. You might be just the person to win millions of dollars, and there you go. Of course, if you want to share a little bit, I'm here. So just thought I'd throw that out there. All right. Okay, yeah, I guess I better wrap it up. So I know Christina Hesley, I got a little ahead of you tonight. Where's Christina at? I don't I don't see her. She must have had to leave because I don't see her. Okay. Well, anyway, again, let me say this. Queen, 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 to all the queens in the room. Oh, I just love y'all. Love you, love you, love you. And the kings. I'm trying to make y'all feel like you left out. So yeah, there we go. Okay, thank you, Christina Hesley. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, She House Spirit, for being the moderators in the chat room. I appreciate and I love you. We are love, magic, and miracles. We claim it. We bless it be here and now. I just want to say, don't forget tomorrow night, 5:00. We will be on the radio on BTR 516-666-9519. That's 516-666-9519 tomorrow night at 5:00 for Friday happy hour. Okay. What else? Because you guys won't see. Well, some of you that'll be on tomorrow night with me. We'll talk. Otherwise, the rest of you won't see me till next Tuesday, which will be the day after Christmas. So I want to hear all your Christmas stories. I know y'all gonna have questions, but I want to hear all your Christmas stories. What was funny, amazing, outstanding? It was like, what you talking about, Willis? All that funny and good stuff. So anyway, thank you so much, everybody. I want you to have a wonderful, amazing, and loving Christmas, which I'm sure you will with your family, your friends, your co-workers, or your extended family members. But have a peaceful and harmony Christmas. Also, remember She House Spirit's brother in prayer. I believe his name was James, I think. But anyway, and also remember Deborah R's family in prayers because her daughter, her ex-husband died, so it's her daughter's dad. So anyway, remember that. Other than that, I want y'all for yourself as well, of course, and have a good holiday season. And you know what? I'm gonna use Miss Wilhelmina's thing. I don't vibe like that. Don't let people come in with that garbage and talking out the side of their mouth. I don't even vibe like that. Go on with that now. We ain't doing with that today. This is Christmas. This Jesus Day. We ain't dealing with that today. So y'all just enjoy. Have a good time. Be thankful to God that you're here and that you're blessed and you're upright. Okay. All right, y'all. If no one has told you that they love you, I do. I do. Have a wonderful holiday. And for the rest of you, I'll see you tomorrow night at 5:00. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the love. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the likes and the subscription. And thank you for being a part of the Essence of Success family all year. We do appreciate that. Okay. Thank you, everybody, and share the love.